O kurde! Ja cię nie pierdolę!
An explosion and dense smoke have been reported in Rostov, likely at a warehouse containing drone components. An explosive morning also occurred in the Bilhorod and Kursk regions. A house in Shebekino caught fire after an explosion. However, local authorities assured that there were no casualties. The cause is unknown. Also in the Kursk regions, explosions were heard overnight. This information comes from our friend Dmitry from War Translated. A well-known Russian military blogger reports that the MI-8 shot down near Donetsk today was quite possibly shot down by a Ukrainian drone during takeoff. Yesterday, we wrote about the enemy's attempts to operate drones against our army aviation. Unfortunately, preliminary, today, they succeeded. They caught a Rosgvardia MI-8, caught at the moment of takeoff. Moreover, the range from the contact line is very significant. Destroyed Russian equipment in the Toretsk direction. Burning tanks and BMPs are visible. Ukrainian partisans sabotaged a high-voltage electrical substation in occupied Crimea. Over 360 substations near Kerch lost electricity. Multiple simultaneous fires. Kerch and its suburbs are without power after a series of fires at 4 substations. Over 53,000 Russian citizens lost electricity, and there is also a water supply outage in the city and eastern Crimea.
Ждем, уже сирена идет.
In Russia, grocery stores around Yaroslavl are out of water, bread, flour, cereals, and other goods after over 1,000 workers were taken away in mass raids on distribution centers and factories to collect cannon fodder for the invasion of Ukraine. This is amazing. Polish Su-22 UM-3K aircraft doing incredibly low pass next to a warship.
O kurde! Ja cię nie pierdolę! On leciał 5 metrów!
Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh was assassinated early on Wednesday morning in Iran, the Palestinian militant group, and Tehran said, drawing threats of revenge on Israel in a region already shaken by the war in Gaza and a deepening conflict in Lebanon. Iran's Revolutionary Guards confirmed the death of Haniyeh, hours after he attended a swearing-in ceremony for the country's new president, and said it was investigating. Haniyeh, normally based in Qatar, has been the face of Hamas's international diplomacy as the war set off by the Hamas-led attack on Israel on October 7th has raged in Gaza. He had been taking part in internationally brokered indirect talks on reaching a ceasefire in the Palestinian enclave. Hamas's armed wing said in a statement Haniyeh's killing would take the battle to new dimensions and have major repercussions. Vowing to retaliate, Iran declared 3 days of national mourning and said the U.S. bears responsibility because of its support for Israel. And let's get back to Venezuela uprising. This is real. The Department of State Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Services offers our reward of up to 15 million United States dollars for information leading to arrest or conviction of Nicolas Maduro Moros. Contact the DEA with any tips by phone or email. A new air defense system for Ukraine? Last month, Norwegian Kongsberg unveiled their new mobile, short-range air defense system, M-SHORAD, Nomads. Germany is already considering procuring it for Ukraine. Here's what Nomads has to offer. National Maneuver Air Defense System has been developed following since 2019 to fulfill a mobile, short-range air defense requirement for the Army. 6 vehicles were ordered with 3 already delivered and successfully tested. Nomads is actually a vehicle-agnostic module and accompanying command and control suite, while Norway operates it and Kongsberg markets it on a German FFG ACSV G5. Any vehicle that meets the dimensional and payload requirements could theoretically mount it. The module is comprised of 2 launch canisters, each fitting 2 missiles, and a ASA 3D radar from the Danish Weibel Scientific. Mounted on the superstructure, there is also a remote weapons station with day, night, and thermal cameras, and a laser range finder. Nomads had been developed to fire German Diehl Defense's Iris-T air-to-air missile, just like D's own Iris-T SLS. While the tests the Norwegian Armed Forces successfully conducted this past summer were with the Iris-T, Nomads will actually use a different missile. Due to Diehl's Iris-T production being almost entirely dedicated to Ukraine, the Norwegian Army and Kongsberg have opted to switch the primary effector to Raytheon's AIM-9X2 Sidewinder. AIM-9X2 is of course already integrated with NASAMS 3, which simplifies sustainment. Last year, the U.S. Navy put Raytheon on contract to increase the maximum production capacity of AIM-9X2 from 1,400 to 2,500. Raytheon will hit that target in 2025. This makes Sidewinder a much more suitable interceptor than Iris-T, as Raytheon will have ample capacity to take on new orders from prospective Nomads customers. It's unclear when Sidewinder will be fully integrated, though. The Army will not have full operational capability until sometime between 2026 and 2028. This refers to their air defense units being fully mission-capable, though, not the technical maturity of Nomads. Kongsberg has already announced that several unspecified NASAMS operators are expected to order Nomads. The Norwegian Army intends to procure additional units for themselves as well, though these plans are not yet approved. Nomads is fully integrated with NASAMS and other NATO systems via Link 16. Its command and control systems are derived from Kongsberg's existing fire distribution center. Kongsberg advertises Nomads as a battalion and brigade echelon M-SHORAD asset, a complement to NASAMS. Nomads is capable of autonomous operations and networked with 2 or more vehicles operating together. The Link 16 integration, VHF and UHF communications and identification, friend or foe mode 5 allow it to integrate with other systems to form a larger air defense network.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.